But I had a good time. Hopefully you guys did too. I was a little bit tired for the start of the stream. I apologize for that. I was kind of falling asleep. I said that I would stop doing that on stream. But it was difficult because I had a lot of stuff to do yesterday and I didn't really get any sleep. So I've been up like since last stream basically. So yeah, I am pretty tired. But that is okay. I did wake up after a couple hours. I drank a soda, tried to get some caffeine in me. Hopefully wake up and hopefully be a little bit less tired. So hopefully wasn't too bad. I had a good time. I partly want to continue it because I don't want to leave it like half finished, but I also kind of want to play more Tarkov, and the only reason I want to continue it is because of the main story. But I also would be down to continue it some other time. I do think that the game has kind of aged a little bit badly, just because they kind of release the same game every time. So Far Cry 4 just feels like a much more fleshed out version of this game. It just feels like they've taken all the good things from Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 is just that on top of it. But I do feel like the story is compelling. I want to see what happens, and I think that the Voss guy, the actor, did a really good job, and I want to see him more. You know what I mean? Like, I want him on screen. Anytime he's on screen, I'm paying attention. You know what I mean? Like, because he does a really good job of just conveying that character. So definitely enjoyable there. I think that because I've played so much Far Cry 4 a long time ago, I was just like directly comparing it to it, so it was a little bit harsher than it should have been. But I do think the game's kind of aged a little bit poorly. I don't think it's like the ugliest game in the world, but it's definitely not like great looking, or anything. It's not like you're gonna play this and think, oh man, look at the graphics. But it wasn't like ugly. Like, I wasn't hating it the way it looked. Some games I've played have looked a bit ugly. Like Sleeping Dogs did not look pleasant. But this game looked fine. You know what I mean? Like, no complaints. And there was a couple bugs. We did have some crashes. Once I switched to DirectX 9, it was fine though. Like, we didn't get any crashes once I switched to DirectX 9. There was some bugs, but nothing horribly game breaking. I do think that the game itself is like a little bit clunky. Like certain stuff, like you can't do certain actions while you're doing other certain actions. Like interacting with doors can be a bit clunky. You kind of have to like hold E and sometimes like go and hold it again. Same thing with getting in cars or interacting with anything basically. Healing was like a bit of the same. It was hard to tell when you were taking damage. Like, your health would just go down. You had to constantly keep like an eye on the bottom left. And I do wish I think like the big misses though, or I wish the world felt more involved and more like there was like little things here and there, right? Even just like that little like that cavern that we went into. I think that was probably the biggest thing. That cavern that we went into with all the snakes and the chest, like that was kind of interesting. I wish there had been like a collectible down there, or I really feel like rewarding exploration is another thing for open world games. Obviously, like, you want your player to feel rewarded by going out of their way and finding these little tidbits that you put into the game, right? And feeling like, oh wow, I found something that was meant to be found. You know what I mean? Like, that was hidden, but but it was there. You know what I mean? Like, and I get something for it, and you feel rewarded. I don't feel like there was any of that in this game. Like, I never felt really rewarded for going out of my way. Like, I went down into that thing, and there was a chest, but the chest didn't really have anything. There was no real reason for me to go down there, right? Having like a little collectible would have been nice. I think also it kind of like, if you want to have a collectible tracker, fair enough. You know what I mean? And I think what I honestly think some of the best things you can do for open world games is only show collectibles on at the end of the game, have an option to turn it on, and then maybe have a number that says how many collectibles you collected using the collectible finder, right? So that way some people will be like, okay, I don't care about that. I'm just going to use a collectible finder. I don't enjoy not using it. But then the people who don't want to use it can feel satisfied that they found them all without it. You know what I mean? And also, any of the ones you find before you get the collectible finder is going to feel cooler because your number will be lower. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like a decent way to do it, because, or you can do like some games do, they give you buffs based on how many collectibles you get, right? This is true. You can do that. But yeah. But yeah. Just thinking if there's anything else. Driving felt fun. The gunplay felt fun. The combat was fun. I do think that Far Cry 4, like, I think that everything in this game just gets better with Far Cry 4. So that's why I feel like it's aged kind of poorly, because they just created a better version of it. So it's like, but I do feel like you get more Far Cry if you enjoy it. So it does have a reason to be played. That's kind of something I always think about when I review these, like, or not review, but talk about these and play these old games, is there still a reason to play it? And I think if you enjoy Far Cry and you enjoy that formula, then yes, there is, because it's going to be slightly different to Far Cry 4, and the story is compelling enough that you'll want to continue playing it. And the set piece, like I always talk about this, but like the set piece missions in these games need to be interesting, right? And sometimes you play it and like some of them just aren't, like, there's just no set piece interesting stuff going on, and it's really unfortunate. Can't remember the game I played recently, but there was just like no set piece stuff, and it felt really disappointing. Let's see, what game was it? Oh, Watch Dogs 2. Yeah, Watch Dogs 2, it just, nothing felt like a set piece. Nothing felt interesting. It was just really disappointing. None of the main missions felt like I was doing anything super special. They all just felt like side missions. And that was a bit of a shame. Yeah, Watch Dogs 2 is a bit of a huge miss for me. I was not really enjoying it. This game I enjoyed. I enjoyed, and I would want to finish it. I just don't know if I want to finish it right now. And like I said, like, because I'm comparing it so heavily to Far Cry 4, I think I would want to like play it with the intention to play other Far Cry games after. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to play it by itself and be like, okay, I want to play Far Cry 3 and finish it. I would maybe be like, I want to play Far Cry 3 and finish it, and then play a different Far Cry game after. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's kind of where I am with like playing it. But that doesn't mean it was bad anyway. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm glad to have tried it. I definitely see why everybody likes Vass or Voss. He's pretty cool, and the actor did a really good job, genuinely. I'd be interested to see what else he is acted in. See. Michael Mando. He was in Better Call Saul. The TV series for 59 episodes. He was also in Spider-Man Homecoming. He shows up in Far Cry 6 in a DLC or something. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. A lot of like smaller TV shows and movies. I think he did a really good job though. Like, you could just like feel the delivery in his performance was really good. But yeah, I had a good time today. Hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be back on tomorrow, and we'll play some Tarkov. I don't think I'm gonna finish the Far Cry 3. but I did enjoy it. I don't want to seem like I didn't enjoy it. I'm trying not to get like too roped into finishing every game I play, unless it's something I really want to finish. And I do want to play some more Tarkov. Clip of the day. There's a lot of funny moments. I feel like I literally, if I fall asleep during this one, I do not want to see myself falling asleep. I don't think I've ever seen it before. I don't want to see it. If I fall asleep in this one. I was really tired at this point of the stream. I'm a speedrunner. And a car driver. Got this. Can you see me trying to stay awake? It's so bad. Okay, no, that was just, I thought it was gonna go left. I just didn't see it. I fall asleep after. It's really bad. No more falling asleep, I swear. No falling asleep, don't worry. Yeah, not in that clip. Not in that clip. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to do that anymore. I did say I wasn't gonna do that anymore. And I mean, I have actually stood by this. This was the first time in like months and months and months. And it's because I didn't want to skip out on the wheel game. Like, if I was streaming anything else, I would have just stopped the stream early, I think. Because I was like, I probably should get off. But I really didn't want to skip short of the wheel game, so I was trying to keep myself awake and trying to push for that second wind, which I did eventually get, because I'm not tired now. Or well, I am tired, but I'm not falling asleep anyway. And I wasn't for the last like 3-4 hours. So that's why I pushed so hard to like stay on. Otherwise, I would have just gotten off. Trying to avoid the falling asleep thing in the future. It genuinely is like really bad. It genuinely is like really bad. Like, I know it's like embarrassing, and it is, but it's like I'm so tired that like I genuinely fall asleep for a split second, and I like open my eyes, and I'm like, what just happened to the last couple seconds? Like, they genuinely go away. Like, I genuinely get really disorientated. I'm like, whoa, I was like 3 feet back a second ago, and now I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, it's like really confusing. But yeah, it's like it's really bad, because I mean, like, that's my body. Like, it's to the point of where my body's like, you're not going to sleep. I'm going to force you to sleep. Like, you do not have a choice at this point. But today was just a bad day. I mean, I haven't been this tired in a while. I just I had a lot of stuff yesterday, and I still have some stuff I have to do, so I will get it fixed for tomorrow. I won't be tired tomorrow. Yeah, thank you for putting up with my tiredness, to everybody. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Forced shutdown, no, genuinely, yeah. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today. I will be back on tomorrow. We're gonna play some Tarkov. I'm gonna do some therapist tasks. I would really like to get that done. Should be fun. Should be fun. I've been enjoying the Tarkov. Tarkov has been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, I need to read those Call of Cthulhu books. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is a really good time to go to bed. If I can. I might have stuff to do. I might not be able to sleep. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. But I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you are new to the stream, you can hit the follow button down below. I'd really appreciate it. I stream pretty much every single day. If you hit that follow button, it's completely free. Notifies you next time I go live, and I'll show up on your follower list over on the left side of Twitch whenever I am streaming, so you can always know and tune in if you want to. I do stream pretty much every single day, but I don't start at a specific time every day. So if you really want to know when the stream starts, your best bet is to follow me here on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter or join my community Discord. All three of those things will give you a notification whenever I go live, so you can always know when I'm streaming. I usually start the stream around AM Eastern Standard Time, so anytime from now within the last like 12 hours ago. Anytime from there is usually when I start, but no specific start time. So I also play a wide variety of games, but right now I'm pretty hooked on Escape from Tarkov, if you know that game. But I do play a new game every week, and you can influence that game as well. So if it's something that you find fun, you can check. There's a game you'd like to see me play, and you think it'd be fun to watch, then you can suggest one and get me to play it. So yeah. But you can also check out my YouTube channel if you want. I post occasional highlights and stuff up on there. Not anything too often, but occasional ones every now and then. Highlights and videos and that kind of stuff. But I do have a secondary YouTube channel where I post all of my streams as full-length videos up on that channel. So if there's anything you'd like to watch back or a game you'd like to see me play that I've played in the past, it is all up on there, able to be viewed. Thousands of hours, but 496 different streams basically that you can check out, all up on there, playing a wide variety of different games. So if that interests you, all those links are in chat if you do want them. If not, it's okay. They're just there for the people who are interested. But yeah, that should be about it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm very glad you enjoyed your stay, Fluffkins. Thank you to everybody else who hung out. Even if you're new to the stream, even if you only hung out for a little bit, even if you were just lurking the whole time, I appreciate everybody that watches regardless and chooses to spend their time here. It means a lot to me. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream. Hopefully y'all had a good time. Sorry I was very tired today, but I will get it sorted. I've just been streaming a lot, and I had a lot of stuff to do, and I also wanted to really make sure that I played the wheel game today. There was a combination of just a lot of things, and very tired. But I will fix it. Yeah, that is going to be about everything. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys